Be me. 28F, senior brand strategist for a boutique marketing agency, specialize in conscious branding. Make decent money? Enough to feel superior about it. Husband Mark is 30M, works in supply chain logistics. He's the stable one. We've been married 3 years, met in college. He was the guy who always had a car and fixed things. Thought his dependability was cute back then. Lately, though, it's suffocating. I feel like I'm living with a golden retriever that learned to walk on 2 legs. The man is obsessed with me. Not in a controlling where are you going way, but in a pathetic please pay attention to me way. He calls it affection. I call it emotional vampirism. Comes home from work, immediately wants a hug. Tries to hold my hand while we're watching Netflix. Doesn't matter if I'm tired. Doesn't matter if I'm scrolling through emails. He just hovers. I feel like my body is public property in my own house. Start consuming a lot of content on decentering men. TikTok algorithm has me figured out perfectly. Feed is full of women talking about the mental load and autonomy. Watch a 3-part series by a woman with cool glasses explaining how constant male desire is actually a form of micromanagement. He doesn't want connection. He wants validation that he owns you. Boom. Mindblown.gif. That's exactly it. Mark doesn't love me, the complex, intellectual woman. He loves the access to my body. He uses intimacy to smooth over the fact that we have nothing in common anymore. I'm evolving, reading theory, advancing my career. He's still watching Marvel movies and talking about shipping routes. Decide I need to take a stand. I need to reclaim my space. Talk to the girls in the group chat. Sarah, single, and Jess, married but hates her husband. Tell them how drained I am. Jess goes off. Girl, you are not an emotional support animal. You need to set a hard boundary. Sarah agrees. Men don't understand subtle. You have to shock the system. Take it away and see if he can actually function as a person without using you as a crutch. They're right. I need to institute a detox, a complete reset of the physical dynamic. Prove that I am a person, not a dispenser of validation. The setup. Tuesday night. He made tacos. Typical Tuesday. He's sitting there, looking at me with those puppy dog eyes while I'm trying to answer a Slack message. He puts his hand on my thigh. How's the salsa? I added extra cilantro. I stare at his hand. It feels heavy, intrusive. I pick it up by the wrist and move it back to his own leg. He blinks, confused. What's wrong? Put my phone down face up. Take a deep breath. Channel my inner HR director. Mark, we need to restructure our dynamic. He freezes. Taco halfway to his mouth. Nervous chuckle. Restructure? You sound like you're at work. I'm serious. I've been doing a lot of thinking about my autonomy and the way our relationship consumes my energy. I see the panic start in his eyes. He puts the taco down. Okay. Are you unhappy? Did I do something? Immediately making it about him. Classic. It's not about what you did, it's about the expectation. I feel like I'm constantly on call. Your need for physical touch is overwhelming me. I feel objectified. He looks hurt. Objectified? Sophia, I love you. I just like being close to you. That's exactly the problem. You use my body to regulate your emotions. If I'm not touching you, you get anxious. It's codependent. I drop the hammer. I'm instituting a moratorium on intimacy. Silence. He blinks rapidly. A moratorium? Like a breakup? No, not a breakup. A break from physical demands. No making out. No cuddling that leads to anything. I need to reclaim my bodily autonomy without feeling like I owe you something. For how long? His voice is small. 90 days. 3 months. He chokes on his water. 3 months. Babe, that's a quarter of a year. That seems extreme. If you can't go 90 days without my body, then you're proving my point. You're addicted to the access, not the connection. He looks down at his plate. I can see the gears turning. He wants to argue, but he knows I'll call him toxic if he pushes back on a boundary. He sighs, defeated. Okay, if that's what you need to feel safe, respected, then okay. I smile, a genuine smile of relief. Thank you for respecting my agency. I pick up my phone and go back to scrolling. He eats the rest of his dinner in silence. I feel lighter already. Week 1. The withdrawal. It's painfully obvious how dependent he was. The muscle memory is hard for him to break. Day 3. We're on the couch. He instinctively reaches out to rub my back. I shift away sharply and give him a look. Mark. Boundary. He recoils like he touched a hot stove. Sorry, I forgot. He pulls his hands into his lap and sits on them. Looks like a chastised toddler. It's annoying that I have to train him like this, but necessary. He tries to compensate with words. Texts me constantly during the day. Hope your meeting went well. Thinking of you. Saw this meme and thought of you. It's suffocating in a different way. I reply with thumbs up emojis or busy. He needs to learn to self-soothe. Friday night comes, usually our date night, which implies activities. He asks if I want to go out. I tell him I'm tired and just want to read. He hovers in the doorway of the bedroom. Can I just lay in bed with you? Read my book? As long as you stay on your side. No draping your legs over me. He nods eagerly. Pathetic. We lay in bed. I can feel him radiating anxiety. He's so stiff, trying not to touch me. Every time he shifts, he apologizes. It's honestly kind of funny. Text the group chat while he's right next to me. He's literally trembling because he can't cuddle. It's wild how conditioned men are. Jess replies, Hold the line, sis. You're breaking the trauma bond. I feel powerful. I sleep great that night. He tosses and turns, wakes up with dark circles, asks if I slept well. Best sleep in years, I say, pouring coffee. Good. That's good. He looks miserable. Good. Growth is uncomfortable. Week 3. The bargaining. He thinks he can buy his way back in. Starts doing all the chores without being asked. Usually we split 50-50. In theory, though I do the mental load. Now he's doing laundry, scrubbing the shower, meal prepping. Comes home with a gift on Tuesday. New noise-cancelling headphones I mentioned wanting months ago. Just because, he says, with that hopeful look. I take them. Thanks. These are nice. I put them on immediately to block him out. He stands there for a minute, then walks away. Later, he tries to initiate a deep talk. I've been thinking about what you said regarding emotional labor. He starts. I roll my eyes internally. He's using my buzzwords to try and manipulate me. And I want to be better. I want to connect intellectually like you said. He tries to talk to me about an article I shared on Facebook. It's painful. He clearly didn't understand the nuance. He's just parroting points to get a good boy pat on the head. I shut him down. You're trying too hard, Mark. It feels performative. Just exist. Stop performing for me. He looks crushed. I'm just trying to connect. You're trying to earn points so I'll lift the ban early. It's not happening. He goes quiet. Stops trying to talk about politics. Starts spending more time in the spare room. I assume he's pouting. Let him pout. He needs to realize that I am not a vending machine where you put in chores and listening and get intimacy. Week 5. The shift. First month down. Things are getting quiet. He's stopped the accidental touching completely. He doesn't reach for my hand in the car. He doesn't try to hug me when he leaves for work. Just a nod and a see ya. It's weirdly efficient. I tell myself this is progress. He's respecting the boundary. Sunday lunch at my parents' house. Usually he's charming, chats up my dad, compliments my mum. Today he's polite but distant, sits on the edge of the sofa. My mum notices, is everything okay with Mark? He seems quiet. I wave it off. We're just going through a growth phase. I'm teaching him some independence. Mum looks worried. Be careful what you wish for, honey. Boomer advice. She thinks a wife's job is to manage the husband's emotions. I ignore her. On the drive home, I decide to test the waters. I'm feeling benevolent. Put my hand on the center console. Palm up. Usually he'd grab it immediately. He doesn't. He keeps both hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road. Traffic is bad today, he says. I pull my hand back. Sting of rejection? No, it's just him being respectful. He's afraid to cross the line. I smirk. I have him perfectly trained. Week 7. The new routine. I come home late from a mixer, expecting him to be on the couch waiting for me. House is dark. Strange. Check the spare room. Door is closed. Hear voices? I listen closely. He's on Discord, laughing, like actually laughing. I haven't heard him laugh like that in weeks. I knock. Laughter stops instantly. Yeah? I open the door. He's got a headset on, 2 monitors glowing. Game looks complicated. Lots of stats. Just checking you're alive. You didn't text. He pulls one ear cup off. Oh, sorry. Raiding with the guild. Lost track of time. You haven't played that game in years. Yeah, well, I have a lot of free time in the evenings now. He says it without malice, just a fact. Okay, well, keep it down. I have a headache. Sure. He puts the headset back on, turns back to the screen, doesn't ask about my mixer, doesn't offer to get me water. I close the door, stand in the hallway for a second, feel a weird twinge in my chest. Brush it off. He's finding a hobby. That's healthy. Better than following me around like a lost puppy. Go to bed alone. Stretch out like a starfish. This is the life. Week 9. Start noticing physical changes. Mark has always been soft fit. Dad bod but without the kids. Lately, his shirts are tighter. Arms look defined. He's leaving the house at 5:30 a.m. every morning. Gym bag by the door. I find a container of creatine on the counter. Ask him about it. Are you training for something? He's making an omelette. Doesn't look at me. Just lifting again. Feels good to burn off the energy. He plates the omelette. Doesn't offer me any. Sits down and eats while scrolling on his phone. He's watching a video on architectural design. Since when are you into architecture? Always have been. Just never had time to really dive into it. He's so calm. It's unsettling. Usually he's a fidgeter. Now he sits perfectly still. I tell the group chat. He's hitting the gym hard. Definitely trying to look good for when the band lifts. He knows he has to earn it back. Sarah. Classic male ego. He wants you to lust after him. Jess. Let him work for it. Enjoy the view. I do enjoy the view. Catch him coming out of the shower. Guest bathroom. He stopped using ours. Towel low on his hips. Abs are coming back. I feel a spark. Bite my lip. Looking good, Mark. He glances at me. Expression is unreadable. Thanks. Walks past me into the guest room and shuts the door. Click. He locked it? Why did he lock it? I knock. Mark? Changing. Minute. I wait. He comes out fully dressed in jeans and a nice button-down. Smells like expensive cologne. Where are you going? Dinner with some work friends. New project team. Oh, can I come? He pauses. Adjusts his watch. Probably not a good idea. It's technical shop talk. You'd be bored. I can handle shop talk. It's fine. I won't be late. He leaves. I stand there in my sweatpants, stunned. He's never gone out without inviting me. Check his location. He's at a trendy gastropub downtown. I spend the night stalking his co-workers on LinkedIn, try to figure out who he's with. End up eating cereal for dinner. Feel lonely? No, not lonely. Bored. I'm just bored because I'm used to him entertaining me. This is good practice for me too. Week 10. We are basically strangers now. Polite, functioning strangers. House is cleaner than it's ever been. Bills are paid. But the silence is heavy. It's not the comfortable silence of two people reading together. It's the silence of a waiting room. I start trying to bridge the gap. I miss the validation. Admit it to myself. I miss being worshipped. Decide to throw him a bone. Sit next to him on the couch while he's reading. Put my feet in his lap. This is a major concession. Usually he'd start massaging my feet instantly. He looks at my feet, then looks at me. Moves his legs so my feet slide off onto the cushion. Please don't, he says, softly but firmly. What? I'm just relaxing. We have an agreement. No intimacy. That includes cuddling. I flush red. I'm initiating it. So it's allowed. He shakes his head. That's not how boundaries work, Sophia. You can't just toggle them on and off when you're bored. I'm respecting your rules. He stands up. I'm going to read in the office. Walks away. I sit there fuming. How dare he use my own logic against me? He's doing this to punish me. He's being petty. I'll show him. I won't speak to him for 3 days. See how he likes that. 3 days pass. He doesn't even notice. He seems perfectly content in the silence. Whistling while he makes coffee, humming while he irons his shirts. He's happier. That realization hits me like a truck. He's happier without me nagging him. He's happier without trying to please me. Panic.mp3. No, he's not happy. He's masking. He's pretending to be fine to trigger my insecurity. It's a manipulation tactic. I won't fall for it. The 90 days are almost up. He's just white-knuckling it to the finish line. The final countdown. 1 week left. I start planning the reunion. I need to reassert dominance, but also reward him. I want things back to normal. Well, not normal. I want him to chase me again. but I'll be more gracious this time. I buy expensive lingerie, black lace, garter belt, the works. Book a table at the steakhouse he loves, but is usually too expensive. I leave little notes for him. Soon on the fridge, he ignores them. Throws the note away with the trash. Doesn't acknowledge it. Maybe he didn't see it. No, he saw it. He's just committed to the bit. I admire the discipline, actually. He's proven he can control himself. I fixed him. I took a needy boy and turned him into a stoic man. I should write a Medium article about this. How the intimacy detox saved my marriage. Draft the title in my head. Day 89. I'm buzzing with energy. He's packing a bag in the guest room. Going somewhere? I ask, leaning against the doorframe, trying to look casual. Just organizing some stuff, he says. Doesn't look up. Zipping up a duffel bag. Excited for tomorrow? I ask. He stops, looks at me. Eyes are clear, cold. Tomorrow is Saturday, he states. The 90 days are up, Mark. Right. The 90-day, he goes back to the bag. Yeah. I know. That's it? No excitement? No, I can't wait to hold you? He's playing it so cool. It's almost hot. Almost terrifying. Day 90, the big night. I spend 4 hours getting ready. Blow out in professional makeup. Put on the dress that hugs every curve. He comes out wearing his best suit. He looks incredible. Honestly, the best he's ever looked. We drive to the restaurant. He's polite, opens my door, but he doesn't touch the small of my back. Doesn't hold my hand across the table. I order the most expensive wine. Toast to us. To clarity, I say. To clarity, he echoes. Clink. I start talking about the future. Now that we've reset, I think we can schedule intimacy. Maybe twice a week? To keep it from feeling like a chore. He stares at his steak, doesn't answer. Mark? Did you hear me? I heard you. Let's talk about it at home. Ominous, but okay. He wants privacy. Maybe he's planning a big speech. Maybe he's going to repropose. That would be cute. We get home. I rush to the bedroom, light the candles I set up earlier, put on the playlist, pose on the bed. Wait, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Hear him moving around in the living room. Is he getting champagne? I get up, wrap my silk robe around me, walk out. He's not getting champagne. He's standing by the front door with 2 large suitcases and the duffel bag from yesterday. My stomach drops through the floor. World starts spinning. Mark? What are you doing? He looks up. Face is stone. I'm leaving, Sophia. Laughter bubbles up. Hysterical laughter. What? Is this a joke? The ban is over. You won. You get me back now. I open my robe. Look, I did this for you. He doesn't even glance down. Keeps eye contact. I don't want it. 4 words shatter my entire reality. What do you mean you don't want it? You're obsessed with me. I was, he corrects. I was obsessed with the idea of us. I was obsessed with trying to make you happy because I thought if I loved you enough, you'd actually like me back. He picks up the handle of the suitcase. But these last 3 months, they were eye-opening. Because you missed me, I scream. No, he says calmly. Because I didn't. Silence. I didn't miss the walking on eggshells. I didn't miss the constant feeling that I was annoying you just by existing. I didn't miss the rejection. He takes a breath. I realized that I was lonely with you. Being alone in the guest room? That was the most peace I've had in 5 years. But I was fixing us. I was teaching you autonomy. You taught me that I don't need you, he says. And you were right. I don't. I requested a transfer to the London branch 2 months ago. It got approved last week. Flight is in 3 hours. London? You can't just move to London. We're married. He reaches into his jacket pocket, pulls out an envelope, places it on the entryway table. Divorce papers. My lawyer drafted them. It's no fault. You keep the house. I just want out. Mark, please. I grab his arm. Panic is full blown now. Dignity is gone. We can fix this. I'll stop the ban. We can do whatever you want. He looks at my hand on his arm, the same way I looked at his hand on my leg 3 months ago, with distaste. He gently peels my fingers off. I don't want to touch you, Sophia. I just want to be away from you. He opens the door. Cool night air rushes in. Goodbye. He walks out. Door clicks shut. Lock engages. I stand there, half naked in the hallway, staring at the wood grain of the door. Hear his Uber pull up. Hear the trunk slam. Hear it drive away. Silence. Absolute, crushing silence. I look at the envelope on the table. I look at the empty living room. I realized I won. I successfully decentered him. I successfully reclaimed my autonomy. I am completely, totally, 100% independent. Slide down the wall to the floor. Pull my knees to my chest. Start to cry. Not the pretty movie crying. Ugly heaving sobs. Check my phone. Want to text the group chat. Tell them he's a monster. Tell them he abandoned me. Start typing. Stop. Read back my own texts from the last 90 days, mocking him, gloating, pushing him away. Realize with a sick, sinking feeling, I built this, brick by brick. I built the wall that he just walked away from. Now I have the whole house to myself, and I have never felt smaller. Stare at the ceiling. Remember the way he used to look at me. Realize I will never see that look again. I humbled myself, and it cost me everything.